Hello, hello, good evening. How's it going, Shisui? How are you? How's your weekend been? Let me just finish setting up. Oh yes, welcome, welcome. First one here. Life. Tim Hortons and mosquitoes. What a combination. Tim Hortons is a positive though, isn't it? I would hope so at least. Okay. I think I'm ready. It was good. Got me some donuts with donuts. That's good. I like donuts. Also, I looked at the VOD. I think...
Welcome to Voice of Cards. Welcome to Voice of Cards. Welcome to Voice of Cards.
I feel like the voice was quiet, the narrator.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
So I will turn him up. If y'all think it's too loud, let me know. A bit? Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's quiet when I looked at the VOD. Okay, last time we were in a forest. Oh, the bewildering wood. And we need to find the 4 statue things, the Stella. I forget what they're called. We found 2. We need to find the other 2 and then play our like ocarina thing and then we can go. I forget. Did the MC riz anyone yet? I don't think so. Like, we have our companions. Mar. Our friend is Mar, right? And Melanie, but I don't think we've rizzed anybody. Okay. How do we play again? Let's see, it's been like a week, right? Oh, who's this?
The next Stela is... You hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods.
Stela? Oh, that's what we're looking for, the statue things. Man's MC's game is weak. maybe we'll risk someone soon, we don't know. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Woodlander Man's flipside story. Who is this? Oh, we can't walk there. Who is the Woodlander Man? Let's look at this story. I break your stock with a 0. Oh wait, wrong game. Hello, Ark. How are you? How's it going? How are you? The man with the wood. Yeah, how's your weekend, Ark? How's it been? Woodlander Man. He lived in these vast, dense woods for years now. Fruit from the trees feeds him. The river quenches his thirst. He gives all his thanks to the great Mother Earth. He wandered these insightful, bewildering woods for ages. He knows he will not find home. No matter how many times he begs or tears he sheds, he is doomed to wander for another day. Will that be our fate in these woods? Just learned the SD card on my Steam Deck is running super hot for some reason, so that's gonna be fun to figure out. I didn't realize SD cards can get hot, but I guess it makes sense. But dang, like how did you figure that out? Does your Steam Deck tell you it's running at a high temp, or is that just something you noticed? I hope you can solve that. I touched the slot where it's in and it's hot to the touch. Okay. Yeah, that sounds troublesome. Yeah, I didn't know they could get hot. Does Mar do that much damage? Oh, okay, I guess this enemy he does. All electronics get hot. What about the refrigerator, huh? I mean, yeah, I guess it gets hot too, but like... Oh, we got treasure. Okay, it's always... Doesn't the right one have the best one from what we've seen? Oh, okay, I guess that's okay. The refrigerator. I mean, the back of the refrigerator is hot, isn't it? Also, any snacks or drinks? I have water, sparkling water, strawberry. It gets hot to get cold. Yeah, okay, that's true. I guess the same with like air conditioner, right? Or a fan. Are there any electronics that are cold? That don't get hot to get cold? Oh, treasure. Pleasure. Wed whoopee. Ooh, quality salve. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, here's the Stila. Oh. Who we fighting, huh?
And fight.
And fight. Anything requiring electricity gets hot because that's a product of it. That's a byproduct of it or something. That makes sense, right? The energy or something. The narrator seems tired today. He's just done with us. He seems tired every day. I was stabbed. He was hoping you didn't come back. What? But I enjoyed this game. He was hoping I didn't come back. But yeah, how's the weekend been? Today's Sunday, right? I guess the weekend's not over. Not over yet. On Friday, I felt so tired when I came home from work. I was like, man. And then my head hurt, and I was like...
You have found the southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
To the west? Find and examine the 2 remaining Stela in the Bewildering Wood. Wait, did we find 1 or 2 already? I thought we found 3. I thought this is the 3rd one. Friday, yeah, so Friday I was tired, so I was like, okay, you know what, I'm tired.
Do this.
Forgot Twitch added the new warning system. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. It seems helpful. It seems good. Like, that's the one where you, like, send them a message, basically, and they have to acknowledge it, right? It's nice instead of having to tell someone off publicly or having to send the whisper. Yeah, I agree. Event?
Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts whip to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you.
Yeah, because I don't really like telling people being like, can you stop being mean? I don't like telling people out loud. Roll a 4 or higher to avoid danger. Okay, guys. The die is right next to me. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay, we got a 5.
A bunch of nuts fly off from the trees, but you and your friends hightailed it out of there before any of them could hit you.
So we already went that way, alright? Ah. So it sends like private warning before taking action to ban. Basically, yeah. A private warning. And then if you get the warning, you have to like say, okay, I acknowledge it. And then you can get back to chatting, right? Guti, hello! How's it going? How's your weekend been? I heard though, if you're on mobile, it's difficult to like if you don't acknowledge it, then you just get banned automatically, or something like that. Yeah, you click a button to acknowledge it. Yeah, from what I hear. Wait, did we open that treasure already there?
Rout the enemy.
Rout the enemy. Beat him up. Let's see what else. Oh, yesterday I went to like the Pride parade celebration. It was fun. The weather was good. We left right as it started sprinkling. It started to rain. Wow. Mar did no damage. Yeah, that was fun. The parade. And then Sunday today, I was just drawing, taking it easy. We already did this, right? Oh, did we not do this already? Wednesday ring. Oh. Did we just pass by that treasure chest earlier? We can give the ring to somebody. We'll give it to Melanie. Event? Oh, the trees bearing very solid nuts. Whip to and fro. Okay, so same thing as before. Okay, can we do it? What do we get? Oh no!
One of the nuts flies off the tree and smacks you right on the head. The pain brings tears to your eyes.
Big sad. I closed my eyes and I was like, oh, okay, I'll see what number it was. And then it wasn't a high enough roll. Where the pain brings tears to your eyes. 8 damage. Don't cry, it's too late. Ouch. Yeah, I got beat up.
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
Wait, what? This wasn't here before? Oh, okay. Is that why we didn't see that treasure chest before? Okay, enemy appears. We're kind of beat up, aren't we?
And fight.
Wait, no, which one's heal? Heal. Heal Melanie. I forgot I was doomed to the only unthrowable egg.
Nice work.
Is there a way I can fix it? Maybe if I delete it, then reinstall it, it'll be usable. Any good floats at the parade? Just like they seem pretty standard. But usually it's just like organizations and groups. And then they have like people walking. The floats are like mostly like people's cars, right? But like some of the fun ones, people are like playing music and stuff. Then there's like that one float where there's like some people, and like one of them had the Hatsune Miku plush. And I was like, oh my god, Miku! Miku! I think we only watched like the parade for like an hour, I think. Then we went to get lunch. Hashtag seeing Miku. One of my people. Are you switching from BTS to Miku? I've always liked Miku. I like Miku longer than BTS. But I mean Miku, like by default, Miku is queen, right? She's my queen, you know? You can't top Miku, you know? Leveled up. That seems long, but the Macy's Thanksgiving parade is 3 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know how long. I forget how long the parade was. It said it was like scheduled to be like a couple hours long. But we only saw like 1 hour's worth. Was this person here before? Three hours? Could you imagine walking through a parade for 3 hours? Like, I was wondering, like, it seems fun to do a parade, but like, if it's super hot summer day, like, it seems a bit tiring, doesn't it? The betrayal to BTS. I shall inform them of this betrayal, bro. No. BTS. Oh, I think Jin is returning from the army soon. The military. I think he's like literally going to return soon, or like now. But yeah, I've been slacking. I haven't bought any new albums recently. Do I need to heal anybody? I could heal Matcha. Kiku is gonna send a hit on you to intercept the message. Yeah, be careful, she's sweet. Be careful with what you say. No. I've been poisoned. Cards afflicted with poison take 1 to 6 points of damage at fixed intervals. I'm getting beat up. Oh! 5 damage. Like, I know RM came out with an album, and I haven't like listened to any of the songs or like thought about buying it. I forgot. I do have a snack with me. Aussie style chocolate cream sandwich cookies. What does that mean? Aussie style. What's different about them? I have connections to the black market. Even if I fail my mission won't stop. Regenerate. Periodically restore own HP by 5 for 3 turns. That sounds pretty good.
The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set.
Wait, if you have connections to the black market, Shisui, can you kidnap BTS for me? Was this person here before?
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows.
I don't think Amazon counts as the black market because they have everything from A to Z. Amazon. Events. Oh, the trees. Okay, the trees are trying to punch us again. Okay. Oh no. Ah.
One of the nuts flies off a branch and smacks Mar right on the head.
No, Matcha. He got smacked by some nuts. Mark, stop exposing me.
Poor Mar clutches the spot, eyes tearing up from the blow.
No, Mar. No idea what Aussie style is. Chocolate imported from Australia. Maybe I'm just an honorary Australian. Is that the only thing it is? It's from Australia. Like they don't do it differently. Alright, let's listen carefully. Okay, look, we healed. Also made by a kangaroo. Okay, that's the information I wanted to know. What made it special? Made by a kangaroo. We're looking for one last Stila. Okay, where haven't we looked? Who cares? We were at full health, right?
Attributing it to your imagination, you decide to ignore it. A short moment later, the melody stops.
I look around. Okay, where haven't we walked? South? We went north, right? Weren't we south before? We saw that one. Maybe to the east? Do we get the one towards the east? What are the odds we can run away? Roll 2 dice? Okay, let's skip that. I want to find the thing we need to find. We looked around here. According to the box, inspired by the classic Australian treat and brought straight to your home. With no 20-hour flight required. 20-hour flight. Classic Australian treat. So are those like sandwich cream cookies? Are those like Australian origin? We already looked around here, right? Is it really a 20-hour flight? I guess it is pretty far away. Australia from North America.
You have found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner.
Do we not find this one already?
You have investigated all 4 of the Stela in the bewildering wood. You hear a sound, and it's not all that far away.
Explore the eastern edge of the bewildering wood. Looks more appealing than Wheat Bix? I know that much. What's Wheat Bix? Explore the east? Oh, okay. This way?
You examine the Stela. The message carved into the Stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston.
Okay, time to play the Saria's song with our ocarina. Play the woodland flute. Yeah, what could go wrong?
Doot 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 doodly doot 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 doo. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute.
I like how the narrator's doot 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 doot. It's like a big cereal bar. Someone showed me a picture of it and it looks sad, so sad in the milk. Cereal bar, interesting. Wheat Bix. Pleasant enough. I guess we're not very good at playing the flute. It's pleasant enough.
You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you.
Impeccably timed footfalls. Accompanying percussion. Oh, that's interesting. Who's this?
A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges, her jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment.
I'm sure it's better than his rendition. I guess she doesn't agree though, this person. Absolutely dreadful. She whinges. I don't think I've ever heard whinge before.
She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood.
Ridis.
By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side. Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest.
Okay, guide us.
What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated.
What's the catch, huh? I thought she was gonna be like, you, woodland invaders. I thought she was gonna be like mean or something.
But,
oh,
she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first.
No, not my ocarina. Sus. Yeah, she just wants her flute. So then, how do you respond? Will you turn the woodland flute over to her?
That'll cost you 1,000 gold pieces, you say smugly. Huh. You never miss a chance to earn some coin, do you?
Peek. I wanted to peek, but I pressed A and it didn't let me peek. I think I'm supposed to press and hold it. I thought I did. The greed, capitalism as fine. I just wanted to. I was gonna peek.
Ugh, it's always about money with you travelers, she snorts derisively. Her face contorts in disgust. She reaches into her cloak.
Sure, no, it's for real, for real. I meant to peek. Is that how you justify yourself? I meant to peek. You receive a scrumptious-looking piece of fruit. Look, we got like a mango or something. We're good.
Hey, what about my money? You stammer. Before you can finish your thought, Mars' tongue whips across your hand, snatching the fruit and sliding it into his gullet.
Matcha ate my fruit. I meant to peek, she lied as naturally as she breathed. What do you mean?
Ridis gasps. How could you let him do that? Just one of those fruits sells for 10,000 gold pieces.
10,000? 10,000? We could have had 10,000 gold if we sold that fruit.
So you can pay me back for the fruit your little friend stole, or you can hand over that flute, she says, pressing her case.
Was it really worth 10,000? She's probably lying, right? It's probably worth like 10 gold.
I think you've lost this one, Melanie says, snickering. You look down at Mar, who seems quite pleased with himself. I suppose I have, you sigh in resignation. You begrudgingly hand the woodland flute to Ridis.
Alright, here's my ocarina.
Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away. Well, playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing.
Surely my rendition was better than hers. my ears too, rip. It sounded like when, like in 3rd grade, like at my school, everyone got like a recorder and we had to learn to play. And I remember, that's basically what it sounded like when everyone started. Because no one knew how to play it.
Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives. It's that-a-way, Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
Impossibly, a path to woodland has been hiding behind the stela this whole time. Take the shortcut through the bewildering wood toward woodland. An enemy appeared. Alright, let's fight him.
Excellent.
I wonder what kind of place woodland is. Seems like a hidden village in the woods. Enter woodland. Sure. Maybe a land of wood. Oh, I thought it'd be a land of water. I don't know.
Welcome to woodland, Ridis says, gesturing out over the village.
It looks pretty normal so far.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest, she says, and makes her way home.
What, she's ditching us?
That girl is in a world of her own.
Retire to the Woodland Inn once you have thoroughly explored woodland. Okay, carriage shop can transport us somewhere if we need to. Okay, who are you?
Welcome to the Forest Oasis, the man greets you warmly.
Forest Oasis.
You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
Well water fanatic. Could it be better? Oh, you fulfilled the necessary requirements An unlocked mature man's flip side story. Let's read the flip side story about the mature man. What's so good about well water? Mature man. It's well. He made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. So it makes you well, okay? So it's like healing in some sense. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. His wife now lies in bed, illness slowly claiming her. He takes her hand, decades of memories washing over him. Finally, he sighs. He'll be through with his promise. Very good upgrades we can buy. How rich am I? Okay, I have 1,600 gold. We can get mercenary sword. Oh, we already have the mercenary sword. We have the magic staff. We can get the Ravagers for Mar. Knight's armor. 600. We already have that for Mar. Let's get this weapon for Mar. I still find it funny you didn't realize there were more items. I don't know. I guess I just didn't look before. I get the knight's armor for me. I think I deserve it because I'm the main character. Oh, but it makes us slower. No, it's okay.
This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
Okay, so we need a Ridis to show us the way out.
Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters, perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause.
How does he know you're not a new citizen? Yeah, maybe I just moved in.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously.
Rumor monger. Gossip.
We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping to hear the tea, the hot tea, but Melanie is like, nah, we are not into that. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Woodlander Woman's Flipside story. Right, isn't gossip interesting to hear? I mean, it's not fun to be the topic of gossip, but it's interesting to listen to, I guess. Like at work, I don't hear much because I'm not there. I'm only there like part-time. But like I'll see my coworkers like, yeah, did you hear about like this and this? And I was like, what? Alright, Woodlander woman. I know he takes no notice of me. I've made my peace with that. I'll be happy so long as I can watch him from the shadows. This place is a paradise. So many trees from which to gaze upon him, from all angles, every day of the year, forever and always. He's a stalker. Is that the story here? Forever and always. Enter Woodland. Oh, her house? Game looks fun. Hello, Mega Flower. Yeah, so far it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. How are you doing?
Ritis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it. The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. She somehow hadn't noticed you. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure.
Hiya! The debt collectors. Open door.
You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Ritis's mother. She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering?
We can give her the salve. Helped with beehives today. That sounds interesting. Beehives.
The item you've proffered has no effect on her illness. But I appreciate the thought all the same, she says with a smile. Ritis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Mysterious card 3. So we still don't know.
She begins speaking of Ritis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day.
So we still don't know what the mysterious cards are for, right?
She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Ritis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops.
So Ritis's family is poor, and her mother is sick. Seems a bit troublesome. I know how they got in so much trouble. I got a plan. Help them, then Riz. Then Riz. The Rizzler. The Riz. Anything interesting here? At the apothecary? Alright, I think let's go to the inn now.
Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge.
Free of charge!
The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood.
Oh, that's nice. We get a little feast.
I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you. Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables. Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
What a good boy. Just make sure it isn't Fancy Feast, the cat food. Do you think Mar could eat it? Fancy Feast? Mar is kind of like a cat or dog creature thing. The cat food, yeah. Alright, we could feed Fancy Feast to Mar. Statuesque. Statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy. Oh, he's eating everything. Womp. How come the narrator isn't doing this? Womp, gobble, 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 snort, nom 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 nom, slurp. Glug, glug, slurp, glug, gum, nom nom, crunch, crunch, crunch. Gulp.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp.
Oh my god, he ate everything. Like toys when a kid comes back in their room, statuesque. Statuesque, and then they they start moving and eat everything.
He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just drank water arcing out onto the floor.
What? The water? He spit out the water? Mar is just Paimon eating food. Melanie's disappointed. She's like, bruh, control your dog.
The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close.
Did I get to eat anything? Did I get food?
A scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins.
Fire? Oxygen gas, that's all we get to eat. That's why Paimon is emergency food, just like Mar. No, Mar, we can't eat him.
The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street. Ridis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
Ridis's house is ablaze. When the other villager, that like girl, she was afraid the dragon would set the town on fire, right? High calorie count, no, Mar. Is her mom gonna be okay though? Cause she was sick, right? To Ridis's house! Quick! Quick! Let's go!
My mother is still inside, Ridis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village.
Follow Ridis to the well south of Woodland. But like... how... we can't get that much water from the well, can we? Like, it'd be like a bucket, right?
Ridis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own.
Also, how did this fire start, huh? You think someone has something against them? The debt collectors, maybe? Can you spare no one to help her? Take the well card with you. Yeah, we pick it up and move it. Can I sneak a peek?
You toss a nearby bucket into the well and haul it up by the rope.
I couldn't peek. You toss a nearby bucket into the well, haul it up by the rope. See, look guys, I'm helping.
Rather, you attempt to. But thanks to Mar robbing you of a meal, your strength fails you.
Bruh, it's all Mar's fault. Alright, Melanie.
Melanie tosses a nearby bucket into the well and hauls it up by the rope. But she hasn't the strength to raise a full bucket out of the well.
How heavy is a full bucket?
She releases the rope and examines her raw, reddened hands. None can say she did not try.
Oh, does Melanie know any, like, water magic? Alright, Mar.
Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant.
Oh, was the feast supposed... Was that, like, foreshadowing? Because Mar, like, drank all the water and then, like, spit it out, right?
He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Ridis's house, as if to say, "Get me back there, quick."
You know, make haste back to Ridis's house and use Mar's help to put out the fire. What if he oops and swallows it? There's like no more water left in the well. You know, Mar, when I first saw Mar, I thought he looked like Quagsire, the Pokemon. So maybe it's fitting. The water type.
Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Ridis screams at Mar.
He does, yeah. Go, use water gun.
Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well. The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
What is that, a wolf? A werewolf? Something went awoo. What is that? Happenstance cards? Happenstance... I didn't read it. Decreased fire damage dealt to all allies and enemies by 2. Happenstances can sometimes occur during battle. You can see their effect with the X button. Okay. The house looks perfectly intact. I guess it wasn't in that much danger. Happenstance cards will trigger each round? Okay. I like meant to read it and then it was like... I was like, oh. Will freeze be good? I don't know if I said round or turn. Okay, we'll figure it out. Oh. Okay, how is that? Okay, it's weak to that freeze. Impassion. Periodically recover 5 HP for 99 turns? "99 turns." Yeah, good job, Mar.
That was lucky.
Alright, me. Guess we'll just attack. Okay, happenstance. Add 3 to allies' recovery rate. Wait, so hold on. Does the... Is the fire thing no longer a thing? Oh, okay, there it is on the right. Okay. Okay, so I guess each turn? No, each round, each round. Okay. It's frozen. Cards afflicted with freeze cannot move until they are attacked and take double... Until they are attacked and take double the damage. Gain 1 gem. I guess that's good for us, right? Okay. Freeze. So Mars supposed to be the tank physical user. Melanie, magic, and you're the all-rounder. That's what it seems like. The all-rounder. How much damage does Mar do with the regular attack? Oh, it does a lot. That was a lot of damage. So what was that enemy? It went awoo. You defeat the fire monster. 1,000 gold. Would-be hero. Recover 3 HP after combat ends? Okay. Abilities. Abilities are skills that confer passive effects in battle. They take effect automatically without needing to be equipped.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mars' help.
Really useful? Yeah, that's pretty good. Like if we take damage, we can recover 3 HP after every battle. Pretty good, not bad.
Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
The dragon. The next day. Abilities. Open the menu, select setup, and select abilities to see the abilities you acquired. Okay. View your abilities. We always have the one, right? I guess we can take a look. Okay.
Light breaks on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood.
Right, her house looks fine. I wonder how much damage there was done from the fire. Okay.
Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched.
Thoroughly scorched.
Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well, despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock.
Her flute playing skills were fire. Bro.
Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave.
Her skills are so fire. What reason would we give her for wanting to leave the bewildering wood? We're looking for the dragon. Can I peek?
We are in search of the dragon, you say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy.
The reward will be significant.
Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains.
The Ivory Order. What if the game lied about peeking so you wouldn't hesitate? I don't know. Maybe it's only certain things. But it said press and hold A to like peek.
You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you see.
Those three. We have to kill them.
At last, Ridis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
Don't worry, one day we'll be able to peek at the cards. Maximum of 3 characters can participate in battles. Select party from the setup menu to form your battle party. Is Ridis joining us forever? What kind of attacker is she? Deal damage. Deal dark damage. Inflict poison if roll is 4 or greater. Deals 2 times damage. Ailment debuffer, it looks like it. She can do like poison and stuff. She has the bow. This. Whoa, should we use her? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see what kind of enemies we'll see next. Depart from the eastern side of woodland and make your way through the bewildering wood.
Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
Did we react that way because we were in a similar situation? Were we scammed? What if the next area everything is immune to poison? We'll have to find out. Maybe they'll be like weak to bow and arrow attacks. Ridis's mother, what's her story? Ridis's mother. Either through bad luck or too trusting a heart, Ridis's mother has endured no shortage of hardship despite living in secluded woodland. You might think the repeated swindlings would get her down, but that would require that she realize she's been defrauded. Perhaps ignorance really is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood, but you'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help, the guard warns. Upon seeing that Ridis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
Yeah, that's right. I got my I don't know, my escort, my guide. Jump to bewildering wood shortcuts? Yes.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog.
Thick, soupy fog? Do people describe fog as soupy? I find it funny how distance is measured in cards. I'll be home soon. I'm 30 cards away. Like, is...
You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood.
Do you think there's a real life measurement for one card? Like, is one card like 1 meter worth of distance?
Wait just a moment, you lot, calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Ridis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O. Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Invoice! Oh, Miss Ridis, invoice for rental property damage and associated repairs totaling 1 million G. Rental property damage? Is that because the house caught on fire?
Oh dear. Further, Mr. O explains, Ridis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full.
No fire insurance? Pay in full 1 million?
I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest.
The end of the month? Just kill him! He's walking away. Kill him right now. No one will know.
Hee. Ridis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired.
I also had a revelation yesterday. It's the reason we call 1,000 1K, because K is a prefix, kilo, and a kilo is something 1,000. Oh, one kilometer? One kilo? 1,000? Well, you know, I guess you're right? Why else would it be a K if not for, like, the metric system? Is that really true? I've never thought about it before. I never thought about why we say 1K or 5K or whatever. Is that true?
She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing.
My whole world was shattered.
Ridis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
Yeah. My ears. The ear-splitting performance.
And fight.
1K. Is it true? Is it related to the metric system? And M isn't million, it's mega M, because it's a million of something. What? Mega? Is that true? M? That's interesting. A million of something. Mega. That would explain K. Okay, what other letters are there, huh?
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Riddis says, burying her face in her old book once more.
As far as I'm aware, those are the only two we use. Alright, I feel like I don't see M very often. More so K. What do you ask, Riddis? How do I peek? What are you reading? What are you talking about? What are you reading?
She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past."
Would y'all believe that? If you play that song, all your money woes will be undone, will be reversed. Of course. You have to be good at the music though. You have to be good at playing it, I suppose.
No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed.
I wonder why.
You inspect the page a bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly."
Oh, so she's the one who summoned the fire monster to her house? It'll rid my money woes if I sell it to some sap who also believes it.
You finally see that so long as Riddis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody.
Alright, she has to give us the flute back.
You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. You have lost your flute-playing privileges, you inform her.
Yeah, you are unworthy of the ocarina. Thank you, Arc, for the stretch. Thank you for the pasta check. No shrimping. No shrimping allowed in chat, and thank you for the hydrate. Alright, I got my, said it earlier, the Waterloo sparkling water strawberry today. Any other snacks or drinks out there?
But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it, she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Riddis is many things, bright is not one of them.
Bright is not one of them. Just water. Had some donuts earlier. Ooh, donuts? What kind of donuts did you have? She's sweet. Had Tim Hortons, right? Donuts. How come I didn't have any donuts, huh? Pass through the bewildering wood shortcut. Mocha? Chocolate, vanilla glazed. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Mocha? I don't think I've ever had a mocha donut before. But that sounds pretty good. No sprinkles. Yeah, I always get like chocolate. Okay, when I go to Dunks when I was a kid, I'd always get chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Even as an adult, if I go get donuts, that's the one I get. Boston cream is the best, hands down. Boston cream's pretty good. The chocolate had chocolate sprinkles. Okay, you got the sprinkles in there. Okay, roll a 4 or higher to avoid getting hit with the nuts. Alright, we're safe. I should correct chocolate frosted. Okay, chocolate frosted with chocolate sprinkles. It's pretty good.
About the enemy.
Okay, that mushroom is like green. Oh. We got poison. guess I should heal myself. Rid myself of poison. Okay, so if next time I go to Dunks, I gotta get like the chocolate frosted donut with sprinkles. Have you ever had butternut from Dunkin'? I have not! Did you say before that was like a more of a New England thing? I'll have to see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. I'll have to see if I can get it. What does butternut taste like? Cause when I hear butternut, I'm like, the squash? Like, it can't be the squash, right? Kind of savory? Oh, interesting. Treasure. Ooh. Knight's chainmail. Who is this? Is this for me? Can I equip this? Maybe it's for someone else? I think it's been a while. Okay, it's been a while. Oh no, is this for Mar? Oh, it's for Mar. Or for, Ridis. When I'm in the Boston area, I tend to go to Union Square Donuts. Okay, Union Square Donuts. It's been a while since I've been. I want a donut. Ah, these guys, they got like a sword and a shield. I don't know what they're weak to. Are they weak to anything? Donuts. Okay, Shisui likes Boston cream. Does everyone else have a favorite? Trying to think. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I like the one, like I said, the chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Because that's what I'd always get as a kid. But is there another type of donut I like? sugar-coated, Boston cream, chocolate frosted, and coffee flavor are go-tos for me now. Sugar-coated, okay. Ah, okay. You know, I feel like last time I've had like donuts. It was like apple cider donuts with like coated in like sugar, right? I feel like that's what I had like most recently, maybe. But that was like last year in the fall, I think. No, I must have had donuts since then. I don't know, the sugar coated made me think of apple cider donuts. Coffee. Coffee donut sounds kind of nice. Apple cider, yeah, apple cider donuts sound really good. I feel like the flavor is usually kind of subtle. But they're good. They're like, I feel like it's like a classic thing to get in the fall when you go to like apple picking or something at the farm. Is there anything here? Treasure?
Here, Ritis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Oh, is this the exit? What was up there then? Was there treasure up this way? Let's ignore the singing. And then, wait, let's quickly investigate. So is there, what else is here? Beautiful melody. Who cares? Ignore it. Ah, treasure. Okay. Opal. A shield. 10 arrows. Red rupee. Oil pots. Add 5 to fire damage target takes for 3 turns. 1 gold. Just 1. You forgot the K after the 1 there, you know? You forgot the M. Okay, the trees throwing nuts at us. Okay. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Event. Beautiful melody. Ah, we'll ignore it. Ignore the voices. One times 10 to the negative 3k goal, is that right? Negative 3k. Oh, treasure. Okay, here it is. This is our 1k gold, right? Here we gotta revive. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's leave. Trying to undo the K back to 1. Do you think it was worth it? We got... What do we get again? We got the revive. What was that first thing we got? You already forgot? I already forgot. I was thinking about your math equation. Alright, let's skedaddle. Yeah, what did we get? What was the first item we got? I was like, oh, a shield, red rupee, and then I forgot.
At last, you are free of the bewildering wood. praise the power of the Woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Riddis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way.
So is she gonna join us now?
I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon, Riddis suddenly blurts out.
What, she wants the reward money? Oh, here it is! Tugging on the card ever so slightly may reveal what it contains. No way I'm splitting the reward with you. No, I won't dilute my shares of the riches any further. No more. Why do you want to go after the dragon? She takes out her old book.
She takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face.
I guess it happens at crossroad events. I wanted to say the other one. I wanted to say I was gonna... That's my money.
This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him.
What? She's reading the horoscope? She's like, oh, my horoscope said that dragons will bring me good fortune. She believes that?
Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book? Melanie asks.
My English.
I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Riddis chirps, revealing her true intentions.
She's one of those girls, yeah.
No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party.
Yeah, that's my money. One of those girls. She asks one of those girls, like, hey, what's your sign? Right?
Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Riddis fires back relentlessly.
Crusty old man.
I wanna go. No! So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument.
I've been told to run as far as possible whenever I'm asked that question. I heard that too.
Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon.
Yeah, what's your sign, huh? Ooh woo.
See? You need me, Riddis says, sensing an opportunity. Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Riddis to the party.
No, Ark, come back. Alright, Riddis joins your dragon hunting party. This is the next chapter. The mystery of the forest solved, our heroes journey into its heart. There they meet a girl calling herself a woodlander. Is this the same one as before? She leads them to her home nestled deep in the bewildering wood. Or summary? I guess it's summary of what happened. A home that soon burns in an unimaginable tragedy. A home she did not own, leaving her determined to pay her way to freedom. She joins our heroes on their quest to fell the dragon. She embraces her new compatriots and leaves the wood behind. Next stop, a curious village where monsters and humankind coexist. Chapter 3, Unionville. I think it just said you came across the girl last time. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. So it gave us a preview last time. I guess this did too. Like, oh, we're coming to a village. Unionville? Head east to Unionville. I guess if we stay on the path, will be the quickest way. Do we add her to our party? Slime Knight, it looks like it. It has like a sword and shield. We got a 1. You decided against it. Well, we could add her now. You were gonna switch her with Melanie? I know, but like we could add her now. Who should we replace? I don't know who to replace, that's the problem. Oh, weak to fire. The slime is weak to fire. Do I replace me? Yeah, can you replace yourself? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Treasure. Quality salve. 20 HP. But I'm the main character, aren't I? Alright, let's see if we can replace ourselves. Because I was thinking, like, it seems like we could replace... If I was to replace anyone, it'd probably be me or Mar. Tell that to all gacha games. I'm the main character. Can I, Okay, I can't swap the abilities. It's tied to each person.
Lying in the grass, you find an old telescope. You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up.
How come the narrator sounds so, like, sad, right? And this is as you read this. Does your ability still activate, or would you need to be active? I think I have to be active, right? Because it only heals me, doesn't it?
Peering through the lens, you see something in the distance, but you can't tell exactly what.
What is that? A knife? What is that? A sign? It looks like a sign. Maybe a sign to a building, maybe? I don't know. Well, doesn't it look like the edge of a weapon or a knife or something? A blade? Yeah, a blade with maybe some text on it.
All you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell for certain what it is if you get closer.
Can't we look around with the telescope? Oh, you do? Is this the blade of an enemy? Go around, inch closer.
You leave the janky telescope where you found it, and make your way cautiously toward what you saw. Phew. Looks like it was only an old woman. You try to say hello, but she wanders off without even registering your presence. Let's head to Unionville first, shall we?
Alright, north to Unionville. So it was a blade. She's off to kill her next husband. If we had rushed up to her, would she have tried to kill us?
You see something approaching from up ahead. A monster, Melanie shouts, readying for battle.
Oh yeah, Melanie doesn't like monsters, right?
Mr. Flobby, get back here. It's dangerous out there, a young girl chides. taking the creature back to the village?
It's like Pokemon.
It seems you've finally arrived at Unionville, a village where humans and monsters live together in peace. What a weird place, remarks Ridis lightheartedly. I like it.
It's dangerous out there. Take this. Dangerous to go alone.
We aren't staying a moment longer than necessary, says an unsettled Melanie, her distaste for monsters plain on her face.
Ask the denizens of Unionville what they know about the dragon. Alright, what do you know about the dragon, huh?
Wow, a new friend, and so big, too, the furball exclaims in glee as it rushes over to Mar. Mar stares off into the distance as the furball snuggles up to his leg.
Can Mars speak to other monsters?
For some reason, Ridis joins in on the cuddling.
I guess Mars is silent. So these furballs get groomed? Probably. If they're domesticated.
Lately, a suspicious man cloaked in black has been seen wandering about the village outskirts. The old woman looks at Melanie and remarks that he was dressed just like her.
Just like her. Is she, Melanie, part of some other organization? Right? We talked about this, right? Like the opposite of the Ivory Order. Don't they have a sad story about the hair? Yeah, it keeps growing, right? And then they die. Don't they die? Their fur grows until it covers their faces. As this is quite the existential threat, they entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. Die from crying. These creatures shed rapidly as they age. Upon losing the last of their fur, they cry out the remainder of their bodily fluids, leaving behind a nearly mummified husk. They cry. They do literally die from crying. The existential threat of their hair growing too fast. Would you want one as a pet then? Imagine waking up to that.
The village headman is a renowned gourmet, and rumor has it he only dines on the finest foods.
Your pet furball, you wake up one day and it's just a mummified husk. Renowned gourmet.
The man says he wishes he too could have such a lavish meal just once in his life. His deep desire for delicacies only growing with time.
I thought we established I would want to be one. Oh yeah, did you actually want to be one, or is that more like it was you were, that was the fates placed upon you? Yes. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Average Man's flip side story. Alright, Average Man. What's your secret, huh? Average Man. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village. And one day, he was sure she'd notice him. Before long, the village was full of men who dressed the same and wore their hair the exact same way. She ceased to be able to tell any of them apart. The average man. The average man is so average. They all like the same girl and she can't tell them apart anymore.
The little orc child is engrossed in a fairy tale. The title reads, The Legend of the Dragon.
Dragon! That sounds like something we need. What sort of story could this be? Picture books are for kids. Let's sneak a peek.
You take a peek into the picture book and come across a passage that piques your interest.
The Legend of the Dragon. Defeated by the king's army, the dragon hid itself away.
To where, you wonder? Then recall that this is merely a fairy tale.
I need picture books sometimes. The instructions do be hard to read. True, I need that picture guide. And it's you know, picture books are nice. They're pretty to look at. Yeah, I think instructions with pictures are good. There's also like, oh, video instructions, but some things I'm just like, oh, just give me the written instructions. Depends.
However, does your mouth become so filthy, Mr. Flobby? Sighs the girl as she wipes the slime clean.
Mr. Flobby.
Clearly embarrassed, Mr. Flobby murmurs, "That's not my mouth."
Do monsters speak easily? Like the people language? Don't worry about it. A young boy wanders up to your group in wide-eyed wonder.
You surmise his curiosity stems from the lack of travelers visiting the village. You realize you are right when he assails you with questions about your origins and adventures. The Inquisition leaves you exhausted.
I am not worrying, I am questioning. Do you want to pet Mr. Flobby as well? Would you like Mr. Flobby to be your pet? You fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Simple Boy's flipside story. Let's learn about Simple Boy. Average man, Simple Boy. Not if I have to clean whatever it was she cleaned. From the mouth question mark. What may or may not be the mouth. Simple Boy. This little boy loves climbing trees. Just you watch. Today he's gonna climb the big tree in the square. Mouth it. The little boy loves his big sister. Today he's gonna climb a tree to have a look-see in his sister's room. A look-see in his sister's room? That's sus.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
Will you use something to save the wilting flowers? Here, dump some water over it.
They must be thirsty, you think to yourself. Then douse the flowers in water until... Stop, stop, the goblin shrieks angrily. You're drowning them. If it were that easy, the goblin says, he would have done it himself.
Do we offer to salve then? Nice going. Listen, I'm trying to help while saving money. Give them some salve.
Pour the salve onto the flowers, and they stand up tall.
Oh, salve? Is that how it's pronounced? We fixed it. We're good.
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
For me? Oh, mysterious card 5. Aren't we missing card number 4? Oh, Fletch, hello, how's it going?
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers.
How was your Pokemon weekend?
And gobbles them up.
Well, it ate the flowers.
Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
I thought they were gonna give them to me. The flowers.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world. But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
Ask Unionville's headman what he knows of the dragon. Home and tired, take it easy. Rest well. That's what we do with vegetables? I mean, I think there's like edible flowers, right? Like someone we can just eat and be okay. Like pansies, I think.
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Yeah, if you're a monster and you grew up with people, would you want to go back to monsters? Like, would you be able to do that?
A quiet fur ball sits with crumbs around its mouth. The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
Like Tarzan, yeah, that's the question. Like, is it right to go back? I don't know. Or I guess not go back. I don't know. Go somewhere else that you didn't grow up with. I don't know. The cake she bought for her beloved furball has all been eaten by someone else. The furball ate it. If someone bought you a cake as a surprise but you ate it beforehand, would you be like, I am so sorry I ate the cake, or would you just lie? Somebody else must have eaten the cake. It wasn't me. What cake? Nothing. Oh, wait, item shop girls fulfill story. I thought it was for me, my bad. But it was for you, but it was supposed to be a surprise. But you ate it. Right? I'll forgive you for losing my cake by getting me another cake. Cake, please. So when are y'all getting me a cake, huh? So then I did nothing wrong. No, but it was supposed to be a surprise. What am I looking for? Oh, the characters, right? What if I already did? I was surprised when I saw the cake before I ate it. Wait, if you already did get me a cake, then it's no longer telling me that is no longer a surprise. I ate it? No, my cake! Item shop girl. She was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of customers that ensued. Her hiring was ultimately a failure. The damages wrought by her carelessness far outweighed the profits and left the store a shambles. Dang.
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you.
For free?
It appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Ah, because we have Mar. We have much on our team. Okay, what are we doing? We gotta go to the house.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere. Down here, At thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Lappy. I should like to journey forth with thee. They want to join us?
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
How do you respond? What makes you think we'll be your friend? Alright, let the adventure begin. Yeah, what makes you think we'll be your friend, huh?
Why do you want to join us? You ask candidly. I heard a voice calling my name, so I must find to whom it belongs, he answers with a faraway gaze.
Did we call for their name, Lappy?
No more monsters, comes Melanie's cold reply. When you say more, do you mean Mar? You ask, but Melanie doesn't answer. Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears.
What if someone was just proclaiming to be happy? Happy. Rip, I guess. He's gonna be mummified. Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna cry himself to death.
Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey.
Aged face and speech. No friends. Now they're gonna cry of loneliness and become a mummified husk.
Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. It seems even monsters have their problems. You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends.
Fine, we can be friends.
However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them.
I feel like if we took the fur ball, they would die quickly. They don't seem very strong. I feel like we would just be walking, we'd accidentally kick it, right?
Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Crispy. Looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground. Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend.
Finally, a friend. They'll never leave me, right? We'll be friends forever. Oh, okay, I was so confused. I was like, this is the village elder? No, we didn't even go into the house yet, okay. I was like, this monster is the village elder. Okay, that was just a random monster we saw. Maybe he eated everyone. No. Okay, Unionville's headman's house.
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman.
Yeah, he got stopped outside his door. I thought, I was like, oh, this little creature, the furballs running the whole village. And then they said like, oh, he has like an old aged face. I was like, okay, it's the village elder. He's gonna die soon.
He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. "And who are you?" he asks.
Who are you? It's me. Don't you know who I am? The great hero, Kikamaru. We're the heroes who are gonna take the dragon down. This is a troupe of traveling entertainers. We're the heroes. We're pretty cool. Give us money.
After explaining that you are on a quest to defeat the dragon, the headman invites you to rest your feet a bit in his village.
It's a me, Kikumario.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world. You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess.
Do you think his kindness is like genuine? Oh, please take a rest, travelers. Coming to defeat the dragon. Come rest at my house. Like, I don't know, does he seem trustworthy? Do we trust him?
Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last.
Is Mar gonna eat all of this again?
You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed. You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar. Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner.
He's eating the table.
There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head. The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing.
Quick, someone hold Mar back before he eats everybody. Yeah, he'll be the one who eated everybody.
The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously. You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
Come on, Mr. Flobby, why'd you have to disappear now? We were about to eat this feast. Okay, tugging on a card. Okay. And so you say we'll look for it. I can't take it anymore. We'll find your slime. Unable to restrain yourself any... Okay, I can't take it anymore. You open your mouth.
Unable to restrain yourself any longer, you open your mouth wide to inhale the food.
Right, can't we just take a quick bite?
And you see Mar chewing on the table leg.
Oh my god, Mar is gonna eat all the furniture.
You grab the savage Mar and hug him close, rubbing his back. You'll get a tummy ache if you eat that, you tell him, both of you slowly coming to your senses. It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby.
Mr. Flobby.
You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Find out what Mr. Flobby's friend has to tell.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion.
Was Flobby the slime with the mouth in? Yes. that was Mr. Flobby.
The girl then hands something to Melanie.
Ugh, what is this?
It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby.
Ew.
She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Where we wiped Mr. Flobby's mouth in.
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
Alright, we gotta do some intel work. Ask the good people of Unionville for hints as to Mr. Flobby's whereabouts.
Melanie's friend Lappy is here. Lappy cuddles up to Melanie. Despite her hatred of monsters, Melanie doesn't seem to mind. The goblin dutifully tends his flower bed, eagerly anticipating the day they bloom. It seems like the girl who left the headman's house ran away in tears. The elderly man says she cannot have gone far.
Who has information on Mr. Flobby? Oh, this person?
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago.
I'm the one who's having Wi-Fi issues, right? Let me see. It says I dropped frames. So it's probably my end. Oh yeah, my connection's not good. It looks like it's choppy right now. Please, please fix yourself, stream. Suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago.
She claims they went northwest together.
Northwest.
Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
Northwest. We can get a cool sword. It's 1,000 though. Thunderstaff. That's also 1,000. Air splitter also 1,000. All the gear is expensive. Fairy dress. Okay, shall we go look? Where's Lappy's weapons? That's a mage. Lappy is the weapon. We throw him and use him as a distraction. North? Northwest?
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Bizarre rock? Who's this? Roll the dice to see what it becomes after it explodes. You didn't forget which was north, did you? No, I wanted to figure. I was figuring out which way was west.
The bizarre rock transformed into a fear rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
North, I meant west. Yeah, sure. Sure. I think I'm tired. At least it wasn't waste, right?
Let's do this.
What's a rock weak to? Freeze? The rock threw me off. Oh, that did quite a bit of damage. I don't know, I miss having me, the main character. $200 gold. Skill acquired, Thunderstorm. Deal attack plus 4 bolts damage to all enemies. Replace Mar. Each character in your party can set up to 4 types of skills. Okay, let's set up our skills. We only have 4 at a time. Maybe we do something like this for now. Okay. Northwest. Lying in the grass, you find an old telescope. You figure a look at the path ahead can't hurt, and pick it up. Ah, it's the knife again, right? Should we go closer? Rush to her? Okay, let's do it.
Drawing upon your courage, you toss the janky telescope aside and charge ahead with your friend.
Are we gonna get stabbed?
But what you saw was only an old woman. When you realize this, you try to put on the brakes, which sends you and your companions tumbling over one another into a heap on the ground. A concerned look on her face, the old woman hands you a bottle of medicine.
Ooh, we got Supreme 40 HP. That's pretty good. For free? My instincts never fail except for when they do. Northwest, right? That's back to the woods. Maybe we need to head more north. What if everyone was on 1 HP? What would we do? What if that's Flavi? Well, oops is all I can say, right? We oopsed. Nah, Floppy doesn't have a sword and shield. You don't know that? He's just trying to protect himself. Well, it's too late. Surely that's not Floppy, right? Okay, you fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Armored Slime's enemy story. Let's learn about the Armored Slime. Armed? Not armored? Oh, okay, might be. Armed slime. These slimes have learned how to wield human weaponry. Most all who have taken them lightly have paid with their lives. What armor? I don't know. Well, learn to wield is perhaps overstating things. They still primarily attack by ramming their gooey body into their enemies. But now they do so while brandishing a sword. So if I had a sword and I rammed myself into the enemy, do I by default do more damage? Oh, here? Like mountains here. Telescope, okay. I didn't stab him, he walked into my knife. Yeah, exactly. Now this is like an enemy, isn't it? Isn't it like a goblin or something? Let's inch closer.
Looks like some monsters prowling about.
Will you fight them? Yeah, let's beat them up.
You channel the inner champion of justice you never knew you had, and decide to throw down with the monsters.
The inner champion of justice you never knew you had. Alright, let's throw down with the monsters. Hope it's not too tough. I got hit. Thunderstorm. quite a bit of damage. Okay. Did we get a good prize?
You sheathe your sword with a braggartly flourish, flashing a smug grin at your friends.
Braggartly flourish.
But no one's looking at you except for Melanie. The exasperated sigh she heaves rings loud as a shout in your ears.
Bro, she's unimpressed. Northwest of Union Village. Maybe it's like... Oh. Bizarre Rock appeared.
The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Okay, we gotta fight it. Drink it! Yeah, Mark can drink it. She can drink it for us. Mark can drink it. Okay, oh, it's not that strong though. Oh, but it has a high defense. Hey, lightning strike. Lightning strike. Would you drink that enemy? Would you drink any water-based enemy? Hold on. Should I? If it gave me energy, yes. It would give me monster energy. Monster energy. I'm just gonna heal quickly here. Monster energy. I'm going to BRB. Walk leisurely to the bathroom. I could go for one right now. What's stopping you, Mark? What's stopping you from getting your monster energy? Alright, I'll BRB. Please take this opportunity to stand up and stretch to get some water. I'll be right back. Welcome back. What were you up to? Fixing my sleep schedule. That's valid. Unlimited power. Evoke my power to make every day a Sunday. 7 days of rest for everyone. Sunday goes on forever. The local water supply will be replaced with monster energy effective immediately. What if I want to take a shower? Do I have to do that with monster energy? The current time shall also be abolished, so nighttime will become the new daytime and vice versa. Thanks for streaming. I gotta go early. Have a good one, Gucci. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Energized shower. Energized monster energy shower. Alright, let's go out. We stayed at the inn. Right, okay, let's go look for the thing. We're looking for Mr. Flobby. Okay, is it like northwest, like right here?
As you make your way to the coast, a piece of paper nearly smacks you in the face as it blows past. You snatch it out of the air. It depicts a woman standing before a sunset. She smiles sweetly at you. Examining the background of the picture closely, you spot a lighthouse in the distance. Written on the other side of the paper is a single word. My darling dearest, I give you my love, my treasure, my everything. The only word you need to see, really. Treasure.
Treasure.
Certain you'll come across it in your travels, you stuff the picture into your pack for safekeeping.
Little girl's drawing. A drawing of the sun setting behind a smiling young girl in a small lighthouse. What would be crazy is if I somehow ended up getting you a Monster Energy sponsor. I'd have to drink Monster Energy on stream. Oh, here? The Nameless Shrine. Hey guys, welcome to the Kikumaru stream. Sponsored by...
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Monster Energy, and that is a bad thing. How? I'm gonna get a heart attack from the caffeine. Do I not have a torch? Check the Nameless Shrine for any sign of Mr. Floppy. Did I have a torch? Didn't I buy one? I'll be your stunt double. Every actor has those. Okay, you're right. You can be my stunt double. Isn't it as bright as it is because of the torch? Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution.
Should we go carefully or barge on ahead?
I understand your urge to hurry on ahead.
Barge. The game master though was like, I mean, I get that you want to be fast, but yeah, Ark, you can be my stunt double. Monster Energy. What's this? Wait, what's the Monster Energy like tagline? What's their slogan? Did I have one? Unleash your Monster Energy. I don't know. Unleash the beast. Okay, okay. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Okay, let's barge on ahead. Unleash the beast.
Rushing forward, you slip and fall flat on your face.
Dang, we're gonna lose the sponsorship now. Oh.
As you sit up, you realize your clothing is covered in something wet and sticky.
Ew.
You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
A slime or 200 have passed through here. Ah, someone's here.
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the Mystery Man. Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark.
I reorder, but I think they said, the villagers said it was someone in a black cloak, like Melanie.
You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you.
Yeah, it's the same outfit as Melanie.
When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's.
Suspicious.
Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise.
Does she know this person? A comrade? An enemy?
It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
Friends? Question mark. Melanie commits a felony. Sponsored by Monster Energy. Maybe they're friends. I mean, they are wearing matching outfits. Like couple matching outfits. Are they lovers, perhaps? The music got intense. I don't know. What should we pick? Maybe they're friends, or they are wearing matching outfits. Maybe they just accidentally matched, like in grade school. Does that happen in grade school? Do we... Saying maybe they're friends is like, oh, maybe they're friends, but then they are wearing matching outfits seems like more suspicious, right? I'm gonna say they are wearing matching outfits. They are wearing matching outfits.
The man says that he and Melanie came from the same village, where this was their native dress.
The villagers dress like this? Or are they part of some sort of secret organization, huh?
The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
We just know she doesn't like monsters, right? She wants the dragon dead. Your childhood friends, like in grade school? You match just like in grade school? Melanie's hometown. So your childhood friends, ooh, you matched like when you were in grade school?
You ask her if he is a childhood friend, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks. With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in.
Forbidden magic? Our clan has ensured a dragon. I wonder, is he saying like the dragon has returned, perhaps?
She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon. Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it.
Protect it?
You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince.
Wait, go back. Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it. Resentfully claims. Okay. And he's saying that Melanie is a coward?
You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle? Careful, he won't go down easy.
He won't go down easy? How strong is he? 100. Each turn during this battle, okay, happenstance. Let's see what it is. Add 3 to allies. Recovery rate. Okay. You read it this time? It's because I read it in my head and not out loud. Out loud, I was like, ah, and then it flew away, and I was like, oh, well. Oh, he missed. Okay. Oh yeah? Here's my lightning strike. Add 3 to wind damage dealt by all allies and enemies. I think I got rid of Melanie's wind attack, didn't I? Oh, I got rid of it. The one move, I know, right? I was like, I never used the wind one. Oh, 15 damage. Add 3 to all allies' recovery rate. Oh, okay. Quite a bit of damage. Add 3 to all allies and enemies' defense.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?" The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around to... He begins, but before he can finish...
The headman may look like a nice old man. Like, I was thinking, like, did he seem sus? But I don't know, we'll have to find out. Oh!
Winifred, Hedwin, and Berwin of the Ivory Order appear. The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs the peace," they exclaim, then charge at him. "The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here," he retaliates, fighting back.
That false justice they serve are the true evil here. Vince looks like he wants to say something. The Ivory Order was like the one with like, they had like the medicine monopoly, right? Skill acquired. Add 10 to own attack for 2 turns. Double proof. Decrease wind bolt damage by 5.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby.
Just notice not all stats level up, I guess so. I don't know, is it? I wonder if it's set or if it's random. If some of them level up more than others. If it's because in like Fire Emblem, it's random. How much stats you get leveled up. I don't know about this game. Okay, we got grabby hand, Mr. Floppy.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Floppy dashes out when you draw near.
Mr. Floppy, wait, we have your handkerchief. Mr. Floppy escaped from to try and catch him. Do you two have anything else to say?
Vince is on equal footing with the three from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier. Engrossed in their battle, the combatants pay you no mind.
I watched a friend and he had a tanky axeman that could decimate all troops because it all rolled into strength and HP. Oh, you know, I guess they did it. I guess we couldn't use our torch because it was like such a small area.
When you reach out to grab Mr. Floppy, he suddenly attacks. Lower Mr. Floppy's stamina to calm him down.
Okay, we gotta hit Mr. Floppy. But like carefully, I guess. Got nothing. I guess technically we didn't kill him, right? Carefully murders him. No, we didn't kill him! He's alive!
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Floppy finally stops attacking. But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party.
I mean, we did just straight up attack him, didn't we?
Find something to help return Mr. Floppy to normal.
The handkerchief! The handkerchief! Here, take my sword! If we do this, will it kick us out of the conversation?
You raise your weapon and slam it down on Mr. Floppy.
No! I thought it'd be like, no, that's dumb, don't do that!
The beaten Mr. Floppy is enraged. It seems you only made matters worse.
Can we do it again? Oh, it won't let me select it. Okay, here. I know you have a tendency of violence, but no, I just wanted, I thought, I don't know, I thought it'd be like, the narrator would be like, come on, man, stop being stupid. Don't do that.
You wipe Mr. Floppy's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl.
Sure. The mouth or mouthed, huh?
Then you hear a quiet voice speak. That's not my mouth, Mr. Floppy murmurs bashfully.
What did we wipe then?
It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal.
It's a slime. Does it have a mouth? Isn't the mouth the skull inside?
Having regained his senses, Mr. Floppy heads back to the village. You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
Ew, why do we have to like... How does it speak? How does Mr. Floppy speak? Okay, well, let's return him to the village.
The Ivory Order and Vince are still fighting inside. It's probably best not to enter now.
I misclicked. Okay, here we go. Enter Unionville, okay. Return Mr. Floppy and the handkerchief to the girl.
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Floppy has returned.
talk with Mr. Floppy now that he is safely within the confines of Unionville.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply. Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime. The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask?
So that Vince guy in the cave said the headman wasn't a good guy. He said that he does something to the monsters.
Of course not. But bring him back soon, she answers with a bright smile.
He's gonna get yeeted. You fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Mr. Flobby's enemy story. Wait, is it... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, is he called Mr. Flobby? Did we get the enemy story for this one? The regular slime? Oh, we don't have the regular one. Okay, Mr. Flobby. Mr. Flobby. It's everyone's favorite friendly villager slime, Mr. Flobby. You can find him playing house or racing against a girl in the village. His bestest friend forever. Mr. Flobby comes from a real big family. There's his sister Plobby, his brother Plebby. No, Blebby. Did I say Plebby? Blebby and his nephew Booby. Sadly, none of them are with us any longer. Oh. None of them are with us. Did they get yeeted? Did the headmaster, villager, whatever dude, did they get yeeted? I don't know. Do we trust this? The Unionville headman's house. Oh yeah, we have our feast finally.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug. You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order.
I wonder does the headman know about Vince?
He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party. You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you.
Let's dig in!
You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure where you find a moment to breathe among all the feasting.
Melanie?
Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile.
I don't know, it seems kind of sus, like, I don't know.
Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone. And then... Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it.
Slimy jelly? I was kidding! No, look what you've done! Sponsored by Monster Energy, everybody.
The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
Could it be Mr. Flobby? Mr. Flobby? Less thinking, more eating! Mr. Flobby, we're gonna be like, Mr. Flobby, and he's gonna be like, just kidding. No, silly, it's just dessert that looks like Mr. Flobby. Monster Energy, unleash the beast by eating it. Mr. Flobby?
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief.
Okay. Moment of truth. Is it Mr. Flobby or is it he's gonna be like, oh no, silly, it's just slime.
The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back. This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly.
But that was the girl's, like, pet.
And I have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
Take your leave of Unionville. We have to leave.
Are you full? He asks, seemingly concerned at your silence. It would be a shame to let something so splendid go to waste.
But the girl, yeah, well, do we tell her? She just said, like, bring him back, right?
You move to leave, but the headman stops you.
She's like, oh yeah, no problem, just make sure you bring him home, okay?
I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips.
No, don't touch Mar.
He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me?
No. How much you're offering? Alright, Mar ain't for sale, alright? Mar's my MVP, my bestie. He ain't for sale.
Never, you refuse flatly, not bothering to hide your discomfort. Think about it, he entreats. And then...
Finally, you didn't get greedy. I would not sell my friend to get eaten.
You grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
Yeah, beat him up, kill him. Oh my god, we're actually gonna beat him up? Alright, beat him up.
And fight.
He's my MVP. She says as he's in the reservoir, he's resting, alright? Alright, we have to kill this man. Could we have passed and not killed him? Like Undertale? It's okay. He killed... Oh, you knocked the headman unconscious, guys. We didn't kill him. We just took 500 gold off his person. He's not dead, okay? We just stole his money. I mean, took his money.
You pummel the headman with all your might.
Alright, beat him up.
Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone. Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
Yep, let's go.
As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground. From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
Whose blood?
You take the injured
No,
Mar to an
Mar.
inn where you can watch over him. You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed.
Mar, no. Wonder if the orc child and fluffball are gone too. I don't know.
I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says.
Lappy is still here though.
As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. This is whatcha-call-it extract, he shouts.
Whatcha-call-it extract? What? Whatcha-call-it extract?
He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina. Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison. Mar's condition starts to make sense. Isn't there anything we can do? Melanie asks.
Antidote?
Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking. He then puts the whatcha-call-it extract into a bottle and hands it to you.
You received whatcha-call-it extract from Lappy.
Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
What do you say to Lappy? Lappy should go? Okay, got it.
Realizing that you are at fault for this, you don't hesitate to undertake the quest.
Right, I should have been the one to get stabbed, not Mar.
But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
We said something earlier, like Melanie said, like, oh, not another monster to the party. And we were like, what? What do you mean another monster? So is Mar a person? Mar was removed from the party. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Village Headman's Flipside story. Let's give that a read. Village Headman. A traveling gourmand in his younger days, the headman has long been fond of monsters, so much so he founded Unionville, where humans and monsters coexist. Look, don't tell the whole story. Even the most inedible looking things can harbor incredible flavors, the headman explains, his table filled with dishes never before seen. I too am fond of monsters. Energy of the monsters. Unleash the beast.
I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home, she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
Wait, can we equip... Do we have the stuff that Mar had equipped earlier? No, I guess it's still on his person. Okay, we're at a good spot to end. So next time, we'll look for the cure to save Mar. Follow the road leading south from Unionville towards Shoreland. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone has a good Monday tomorrow. a good week. I'll post my schedule after stream. If I don't forget. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone has a good night, good rest of your day. We'll catch y'all another time. Thank you for streaming, thank you for watching. Appreciate it as always. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game, it's fun. I'm excited to play more. But until then, bye bye. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye.